Yo, what is up, guys? This is the Brickdo here. I wanted to go over some of the LEGO Ideas review results. Mostly I wanted to focus on the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs set and how it was not approved. I think there's a lot of sort of interesting things to talk about there, but I'll quickly go over just the results in general and give you my quick thoughts on that. So as you guys have probably already seen here, the A-frame cabin and BTS Dynamite will be the sets produced. Neither of these sets interest me a whole lot. I would say the A-frame cabin a bit more than BTS Dynamite. I don't have any interest in that at all. I just don't know much about it. Don't know the music groups, so it's just gonna be a no for me there. The A-frame cabin, if that's sort of a just a one-of display you're looking for, if that's maybe something you're looking to add to your city, things like that, I think it'll be a good addition, but I'm interested to see the final product of that. I think the fan model looked fairly large, especially in piece count as well, so I'm interested to see how they accommodate that into a actual set. The two that I was hoping for most were probably the working mini golf course and also the Scooby-Doo Mystery Machine, so a little bit disappointed by that. Also, I thought Jaws had a decent chance, but again, some of those IP ones I think are always tough, but I'm surprised that mini golf game one didn't. But maybe it was just a bit too complicated, or just probably didn't have a broad appeal. To be honest, I think it's more more so than some of the other ones that are definitely more popular right now. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and now talk about the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. So it was in a further review stage, and there's only been one other set that had to go through that, and it got passed through. I thought a very similar thing would happen to this. I don't know what the deal was with the first one. I thought maybe they just ran out of time and trying to figure out the feasibility of the set, or maybe didn't have everything sort of signed off on, but it was further enough along. But I thought a similar thing for maybe the Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, just had to get a few more things sort of signed off on by Disney or something. Who knows? And I think it could have to do with some recent controversy with Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and the sort of real life remake they're making of it. And so Peter Dinklage was on a podcast and said that he basically criticized Disney for continuously retelling this story that was outdated and had offensive portrayals of little people, which is obviously warranted. But then Disney comes back and they had to make a response. So it's just sort of this thing that was kind of getting pushed through the media a bit. And so Disney had made a comment that they're trying to avoid reinforcing stereotypes from the original film and taking a different approach with the 7 characters, and have been consulting with members of that community and stuff like that, and look forward to sharing more about the film. And so this sort of got picked up here, and I wouldn't be surprised if maybe this was just sort of maybe a final straw for LEGO, that it might have been in a situation where it had to get a few more things signed off by Disney or something like that, or get some things aligned, and maybe this was just the easier route to say, hey, it's just LEGO likes to avoid controversy, and maybe this was just sort of the last straw for them, and they didn't feel like going the extra mile for that set and making it happen because of some of this stuff going through the media. So going back to the set itself, a little bit disappointing that that's not going to be made. I think that would have been a really nice just standalone set too, just looking at the size of it and things like that, and getting a lot of those characters as well. We haven't really seen too much Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs set that came out in 2017. I believe it was called Snow White's Forest Cottage, and it had the mini doll version of Snow White. So no minifigures in that set, so it would have been really nice to get all those in this set particularly. Just from that aspect, and sort of getting the whole portrayal of Disney in some of those sort of classic films. So something I would have liked to seen in LEGO form, and I thought that the design of that set was pretty great by the designer. It would have been a bigger set for sure, but definitely had all the minifigures. It would have been a nice display piece, I think, too, and definitely would have hit on that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, which LEGO has not really looked into a whole lot, or haven't really done much with. So that sort of wraps up here the results. Let me know what you guys think of the results. Which sets were you hoping that were going to get passed through and didn't? What do you guys think about the two that are going to be made in production? And any thoughts on Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs not getting passed? What was maybe the main factor of that? And if you guys are new here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, this is the Brickdo signing off.